Okay, just making sure the lighting is good. Peace, love, joy, prosperity, and all that good stuff. I love to clap because I learned that it actually sends out vibrations. Sound is, vibration is sounds, traveling. And when you're clapping, that sound there clears any energy that is not needed. Okay? So we're going to clap all that away. And thank the universe. Thank you for this godly energy that we are blessed to have from within us. Now today, guys, I'm going to be talking about something that in 2022, you'll be surprised that people are still asking this question to each other. And it's just funny to me now. In a previous video, I was just talking about sometimes you have to, take a step back to reevaluate, but also to realize where, an image is being portrayed that is not authentic. And it could be in your personal life, your love life, business, whatever it is, a person could be showing something but really being another way. They could be doing things but really being another way. And I was just saying how you could live like that. You could fake it till you make it, but you're gonna burn out. You're gonna burn out. And the only reason you're sitting there really faking it till you make it, portraying a fake image, is because you're trying to live up to something, because somebody somewhere has given you this belief that, you have to have this image. Like, this is what makes you of value, right? And when it comes to value, the question that a lot of people tend to ask is, oh, what does he do for you? What does she do for you? What is that doing for you? What do you bring to the table, right? A lot of the times, y'all, we ask this question. And today I took the liberty of writing this down because I had got comfortable, at one point in time when I first started this journey with you guys, I always wrote down whatever it is I needed to say to y'all. And I just started freestyling more because I felt this really godly energy in me. And it would literally bless me with what it is I wanted to share with you guys. But then I still realized that I was so freaking excited that I end up, talking faster than I needed to, and certain points of views were not shared. So I was like, let me start sharing all my perspectives more thoroughly by writing them down. Writing is so magical, y'all. If you, know anything about writing, it's a quick way to visualize and to manifest. Okay? So let's get into this video. So, what do you bring to the table? Often, this is a question asked by a potential suitor. Somebody that's pursuing you. They ask you this question, and then you also end up asking yourself this question. And the way how you end up answering it in your head makes all the freaking difference. Because it's based off of your own beliefs, what society tells you, that you come to this conclusion, and it actually sometimes leaves you overthinking. Then of course you have those good people who proudly show their value is based off a state of narcissism, and they confidently yell, I bring nothing to the table. See, it is a sad day. It's a super sad day when you can say that from a standpoint of codependency, especially when your intentions are purely selfish. I mean, Now, in the loving mindset, a humble lady could still, say she brings nothing to the table. Only if she knows, ding ding, she is the table. It's like saying, I gave you all my love, so you must have ran out. Like, how could you give somebody all of your love? Like, that means you're going to run out, right? So, you see, you can only be more of what you already have. You can only become more of what you already are, and if I am love, I bring love. I give love. I'm all about love. So, me, I can rejoice in knowing I will always have love. This table that I have is very symbolic of an opportunity to love, give, and receive that. So, often, very often, people, they view the table as a place to sit, to eat, and leave. Like, how dare you? Seriously. How dare you just come to my beautiful porcelain table and do me like that? But look, they come to your table, they eat, they sit, they leave, they done live, kikied it up with you. And yet, they don't even take the time out to thank the cook or the hands that grew this, these vegetables and fruits or whatever this delicious meal is. They didn't thank nobody. Sometimes it's best to make others a plate to go. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they can't stay with you, honey. They cannot stay. They have to go. You will like to give them, y'all bear with me because I literally wrote this in 10 minutes and yeah. So I said, sometimes they can't go with you because you would like to give and for them to eat, but just not with you. It's okay. You can eat, but just not with me. Now, what happens when your table is pretty and new and you allow anybody to sit there? What you think gonna happen? Well, not everybody is polite and courteous, and that's off the rip. If you've had any experience in life, you will know that. They may trash your table, leaving you with the mess. People, they could be very funny, and they'll yell like so loud when you do this. Then you have these people like my dear grandmother who always inspires me. She will write you a note when you trash her table. Now, I finally understand she will write what she did not wish to say. Is I write knowing I'm a speaker, I'm a writer. Amongst all my gifts, that is what I bring to the table. Sometimes people will leave your table when you go to the bathroom. Ooh, child, and they will stick you with the bill. Like, thanks for ghosting me and, not saying a word, no type of sign or nothing. Well, you were always on the cheap side, but thanks, we won't hang out again. And that's how you treat that situation. Because I know what I bring to the table. I had my coins together, honey. Just leave me at the table alone. Yo, peace, love, joy, prosperity, and infinite abundance. All that good stuff. To my tequilas for always showing up and acting out, showing the food, leaving a comment, leaving a like, telling me I better make a new video tomorrow. I love it. So guys, in the last video, we were just talking about image. And image is very important. It's like appearance. It's part of your attitude. How do you appear? What image are you portraying? Are you sophisticated? Are you classy? Are you trashy? What are you presenting to the world, right? If you're a mom, if you're a wife, if you're a business owner, you're going to have an image about yourself. But like I was just saying, make sure the image is authentic. Make sure it's you that we seeing, mother. Make sure it's you, right? Because that kind of leads into what you bring to the table. A lot of the times we place so much value on our image and it's not even a real one. That's the sad part. So you don't even know what you bring to the table. And it's 2022 And yes, people are still going around asking other people, what you bring to the table? Like, I think personally, I think it's a dusty question. But, you know, to each their own, however they like to vet their potential love. So I actually took the liberty to write out this because I realized when I look back at some of my own videos is that, dang, I had a unique perspective to share and I kind of got off track. So I missed a key point or two. And, you know, even though you guys might enjoy some of the things that I, you know, share, I'll be like, let me do that over, or I could do that better. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how I want my image, or that is how I portray my image, which is, you know, very detailed, very Gemini-ish, I guess. So I am a mom of a brilliant Pisces. She's 9 years old, guys, and my baby made me so proud, y'all. She got all A's and B's, and she's in 3rd grade, reported to be reading at a 5th grader's level. So yeah, I have the smartest kid on the block. I'm one of those moms, yeah. But yeah, just saying that to say, I ain't gonna be rambling on today because, you know, kids have school when they get out of school at a certain time and you gotta get ready for them kids. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna do my best to make this video short as possible. Not because, you know, I don't want to talk to y'all like that today, but because I have mommy duties. So let's hit this right in the head real quick. The question that a lot of people are presented with, and sometimes they don't even know how to answer it, is, what do you bring to the table? Often this question is asked by a potential suitor, right? Somebody who's interested in you, call themselves on a B with you, and then out the blue, they trying to figure out what's wrong with you or what's not there with you. I kind of feel like it's a dusty question. That's why I'm coming at y'all like this. I feel like, can't you see what I bring to the table? Not just talking about my physical beauty, but dang, tap into your energy so you can feel my aura, you know? So often, you know, people ask you this question, and then you're going to end up answering the question based off of your own beliefs, what you've been exposed to in society. And, you know, it kind of leads you to overthinking, right? So you never really get to answer the question properly because you're just sitting there like, you know, society says a man's supposed to do this, a woman's supposed to do that. Like, what are you supposed to do? Okay? And the person that you connect with. Different strokes for different folks, right? So basically stop trying or stop letting someone else's reality be yours. So yeah, like when people ask you this question, sometimes you might overthink it and you don't even want to answer it. You might get offended. I don't know how you respond to things like that. But sometimes you have those good people, right? Like, of course, they're going to come and they're going to be like, what you bring to the table? And they will proudly show that their value is based off of a state of narcissism, right? Narcissism is like, okay, somebody going through something in their life, right, when they're 15 years old. By the time they're 30 years old, you might have thought that they would have addressed it. Maybe they're actually 100% aware of it, but they like, you know what, if you don't like this about me, you can get away from me. I ain't got to fix nothing. I'm toxic. I ain't going to work on it. I ain't going to even act like it's there. So you got people like that. They're in a state of thinking that they're perfect, but not really putting in the efforts and the work to make the improvements to really actually be that. And they will confidently tell you, I bring nothing to the table. And see, for me, that's like, it's a sad day when a person can sit there and be like, I don't bring nothing to the table. Like, I watched a Facebook video, and a lot of times you girls like to throw these videos in your man's face. And a lot of the times you guys like to throw these videos in your lady face when y'all have a situation y'all don't like. Stop running to other people's point of views and perspectives. Like, are they a trained relationship coach or whatever the case may be before you start feeding into somebody else's opinion because it validates your point, which might be real and correct. You know what I'm saying? So the girl in the video, she basically was saying, like, I don't bring nothing to the table. Like, I disagree, sis. I disagree. You have a reproductive system. You have a uterus. Stop sitting there trying to downplay the fact that you're a whole woman birthing life into existence. Stop sitting there downplaying the fact that you might bust your behind to keep your refrigerator stocked, your house clean, bills paid. Stop downplaying whatever it is you do, and you do it well. You hear me, girl? You got your feminine energy exuded, illuminated well. Stop saying you don't bring nothing to the table, boo-boo. Just because you ain't out here walking around with money bags, pink Prada Zone or whatever the hell designer y'all wearing now, Bottega or Bodega, whatever. You see, I don't even know to care, honestly. Because I ain't getting caught up in all them images to say, oh, I could afford this, I'm rich. No, if you ever see me with some designer, just know that I really, 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 really liked how it looked. And I couldn't leave it there. That's the only reason I would have it on. Not because all my cousins or my girls, as we going out tonight, I know they wearing designer. Like, no. Whatever I do is because I want to do it. Or else I ain't going to do it. Now what? So, y'all, while y'all letting me get off point, let me get back on point. Like I say, it's a sad day when you could say that from a standpoint, like I bring them to the table, but it's in a state of codependency, especially when your intentions are purely selfish. So, like, what do I mean by that? Like, it's like somebody who's almost too proud to be like, I bring nothing to the table, and they're actually in a situation with a person. But from their perspective, they're just very selfish and feeling entitled, right? So, stay away from people like that. Now, in a more loving mindset, when you know a person is loving, a humble lady could still say she brings nothing to the table. Get that, what I just said. It's people out here that are in situations and they are selfishly saying, I bring nothing to the table. Then you have people out here that are very loving people and they say, I bring nothing to the table. Only if she knows, he knows, I am the table, right? So it's like saying, I gave you all my love. Like, how could you run out of love? You see, you can only be more of what you already are. I am love, right? So I bring love, I give love, I receive love, right? And I could rejoice in the fact of knowing I will always have love inside of me. And that's something I bring to the table. I gave you my love. It ain't just about I gave you my body, I gave you my Oh, Lordy. Let me stay on track, y'all. It's not about the fact of what you thought you gave. It's about what you actually gave. Realistically, sincerely, genuinely, generously. You know, are you generous with your love? So, because a lot of people are very selfish, okay? They still trying to fill their own cups up out here, and that's okay. But I said, sorry guys, my camera had cut off, but what I was saying is that my grandma, she would write you a note when you trash her table. I finally understand now why she does it, you know, because for the longest I was like, why does she, you know, not just say what she have to say? But she writes whatever it is that she does not wish to say. And that is so powerful to me. Because I like to write, you know what I'm saying? And a writer is a speaker I totally get that. Some things are better said, some things are better written. And that is definitely amongst, you know, the plethora or whatever of gifts that I possess. I love to write, I love to speak, and that is what I bring to the table. And sometimes people will leave your table when you go to the bathroom. Woo, child. They will leave your table after y'all done ate together. You go to the bathroom, come back, they gone. And they done stuck you with the bill. Boy, boy, boy. What I mean by that, you got some people that y'all sit down at the table together to eat. Y'all got these plans, how things gonna go. But when things go left or they go bad, you know what I'm talking about? They disappear, they out of sight. You done caught the case, you done took the rap. Don't be that person. Tell them they can't sit at your table because, you know, people like that, they like to stick you with the bill and even call themselves ghosting you sometimes. Like, thanks for ghosting me. Thanks for, like, letting me know how much of a coward you are. Not a word, not a sign, not a nothing. You just bounce. And, you know, people like that, I always see them as being of cheap quality anyway. So thanks. You did me a favor. Anybody who ever ghosts me and you couldn't be real enough to let me know, you know, you was going back to your sugar booger of a baby mother or girlfriend, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to call it like I see it because I'm cute. And some of y'all just addicted to abuse and toxic relationships because how do you let your supposed ex take a brick or a rock, whatever, and bust the windshield of your foreign car? And then you move on and tell a new woman this story only to end up back there. So you like to be pooped on, huh? But anyways, y'all, pay attention to people like that because they'll poop on you and won't even think twice about it. And another thing is just saying thank you to somebody who does your table dirty. Now I know that when I upgrade my table, you really can't sit there with me, you know? Because I know what I bring to the table, and I've been had my coins together before I told you or let you sit at this table. So, honey, do me a favor and just leave me alone, okay? And that's how you deal with that. This is my video for today, guys. Just knowing what you bring to the table. The fact is, you are the table, okay? And when you get up and go, your energy and your presence leave. Do you miss me yet? I'm back. Woo, energy. You see what I mean, baby? Remember your value, your worth, and hone in on that, okay? And some people that are dusty, that, you know what I'm saying, when they see you right there getting all the wood together, the supplies, and you building your table up, and they never stop to hold the hammer for you or pass you a nail, do not let them sit at your table when it's time to eat. And that is my message for today, and peace out.